Welcome back, Super Writers. So, today for writing, we are going to be more like detectives today. So, we learned 4 new sight words yesterday: can, said, like, and how. So, I thought it would be fun with our super duper power pointer to find these sight words in a book. So, your job is to grab a book, grab a paper and a pencil, and your power pointer. Once you have those things, meet me back here and I'm going to show you guys what you're going to do. I already have my 3 items ready to go. So what we're going to do is we are going to make a list of our sight words because this is going to help us keep track. And when we open up our book, we are going to go through with our super duper power pointer, just kind of like how you've been doing with Miss Lisa and reading, and really carefully go through all the words to make sure there's not a sight word. So there wasn't one on this page, but once you find one, you are going to go back to your list. Let's say I found the word can. So I found the word can. I'm going to add a tally mark. You guys are familiar with tally marks. I think you've worked with tally marks in math with Miss Addie, so that's going to help us keep track. So I'm going to go through the rest of my book and see how many of these sight words I can find. Alright, so I don't know if you guys saw, but I decided to do my sight word search with the Giving Tree. I knew there was a lot of talking in here, and with the sight word said, I thought I could find a lot, and boy, was I right. So I found so many saids, 2 cans, no likes, and no hows. So let's count together and let's see how many saids I have. So I have 2 cans. So remember, this chunk together is 5. So let's go ahead and count by 5s. 5, 10, 15. Now this is not a clump of 5. It's actually 2 ones by itself. So 15 counting on by ones now. 16 and 17. So I found 17 saids in the Giving Tree. And I kind of had a feeling because I know they do a lot of talking in this book, but I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't find any likes or hows. So I'm wondering how many sight words you guys can find. And remember, we are only using these 4 sight words. So we're not finding all the sight words we've learned. I feel like that would be really confusing and hard to keep track. Just these 4. I'm curious to see how many sight words you guys have in your books. Feel free to do this with not just 1 book, but maybe 2 books, 3 books. See how the amount of sight words differ. So which one had more saids, cans, likes, and hows, and which ones had less. Before I go, I do want to introduce you guys to a super special superhero. Alright, super writers, so I brought one extra superhero to wish you guys luck with your detective search on finding all of your sight words in a book. So JC is here, and he is actually working on a superpower too. He is working on the superpower of walking. So a lot of you guys might be saying, walking, that's so easy, I do it all the time. But for a little guy like JC, that's his new superpower that he's learning. He's already learned so many new superpowers, like eating and crawling and laughing, but he is working on a brand new one, and it is walking. So send JC, Super JC, good vibes because he is ready to go. Have a great day, guys. Happy writing, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Yeah, let's take it off. Let's take it off.